everybody! Good morning from San Francisco and magandang gabi dyan sa Pilipinas. Ako po si MJ Felipe. Welcome to my YouTube channel and to my Facebook Live. I'm very excited for tonight kasi I personally requested for this. I wanted to meet the girls of Miss World Philippines. I wanted to chat with all of them, all 45 of them. But sobrang dami, ano? So I'm doing it batch by batch. And tonight we'll have 5 of these gorgeous ladies. Backstage pa lang kanina, I can already feel their candidness, their personality, and I can't wait for everybody to get to know them. Actually, this is the goal. Bakit ako nag-YouTube live and nag-Facebook live with the Miss World candidates? Because, you know, with my experience with Miss Universe, I was observing some of the fans and even the Filipino fans, no? Parang, ang napansin ko talaga was they were so invested with the candidates kahit na hindi nila representative. You know, I would see Latino fans like rooting for Rabia, like really giving her cheers and all that. And Filipino fans doing the same for Miss Peru, kay Janik. I think it just shows the affinity that they had with some of the candidates kasi nakilala nila agad prior to the competition week or the pageant week. So I want that same affinity with the girls of Miss World Philippines, and I want to establish that familiarity ng mga pageant fans sa kanila. I know this is, you know, in my humble little way, I had just have this little YouTube channel and Facebook Live, but I hope makatulong ito sa kanila. And also, syempre, medyo exciting ang ating question and answer, no? Meron tayo makatulong on how they would candidly or impromptly answer the questions ng either press or the judges in the future. So, yeah, that's the goal of this Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Maraming salamat sa mga nanonood na sa atin ngayon sa YouTube and sa Facebook. I can already read your comments. We have fans of Shannen here. We have fans of Emmanuelle, of Kim, posting, parang you're writing your comments. Go, go, go. Kim for the world. Go Shannen. Happy Pride Month. Thank you very much for commenting, diba, as early as now. Please don't forget to share this live broadcast para naman mas marami pang pageant fans and supporters ang makapanood ng ating live broadcast tonight. And if you miss some of it, you can rewatch it later on my channel. Okay, so how will we do this? All right, so for this week, I have 4 batches of girls. Every night, meron po tayong 5 candidates na makakausap. For tonight, we're gonna have Kim, Shannen, Andrea, Dindi, and Emmanuelle. And the first part of the broadcast will just be a getting to know with the candidates. So, mag-share sila ng kanilang trivia, things, hobbies, interests about themselves, anything at all, anything under the sun, walang filter, walang time limit, okay? And then the second part is the exciting part kasi doon natin sila matatanong about, you know, the pageant questions. Parang 1 question each candidate. And the theme tonight ay beauty pageants. So I'm gonna ask them anything about beauty pageants. Kunyari, may mga nights ang topic ko is gender equality or environment or international relations. Mga ganyan, no? Pero for tonight, it's just gonna be beauty pageant. Let's have fun. Let's have fun and enjoy this night with the girls. All right. So, eto na. Hindi ko na patatagalin because we only have an hour to do this. Para naman hindi sila mapuyat. Kailangan beauty is important. Kailangan mga beauty rest. We'll start with our very first girl for tonight. Joining me is none other than Kim Babao. Hi, Kim!
Hi, MJ!
Good
Hi.
evening
Hi,
sa'yo!
Yes, good evening.
How are you?
Yes, I would like to introduce myself. I'm doing good.
All right, go ahead, Kim. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Kim Panaligan Babao, 25 years old from Oriental Mindoro. I was actually born and raised in Milan, Italy, and right now I'm just focusing on my Miss World Philippines journey, and I currently lost my job last year due to the pandemic. I work as a front desk at a luxury hotel. That's why my advocacy, sustainability of ecotourism is very close to my heart because I myself lost my job. I lost my job from the pandemic that we are currently experiencing right now.
All right. Thank you so much, Kim. Pero alam mo, I'm so interested. So, you were raised and born in Italy, tama ba?
Yes, yes.
So, how long did you stay in Italy and are you fluent with the language?
I was staying in Italy for I think around 12 to 13 years, then moved here to continue my studies because my parents were really wanted me to understand the culture of the Filipino, wanted me to take part in having this Filipino heritage in me, and that's it. I'm very fluent. I'm actually a native speaker. I'm more confident in talking in Italian rather than other languages, to be honest.
Oh my, sample. Sample, Kim. Come on, come on.
What would you like me to tell?
Anything. Kunyari, you're describing yourself or sharing the life you had in Italy. Ayan.
Salve a tutti, mi chiamo Kim e vengo dalle Filippine. Sono nata e cresciuta in Italia, però sto vivendo qui nelle Filippine e poi mi piace leggere dei libri e mi piace andare fuori, correre con i miei cani e poi adesso sono parte del Miss World Philippines, so guardatemi e speratemi che vi vinco.
Wow. Okay, so ano yung sinabi
So
mong yan? Kasi wala ako naintindihan eh.
I practically said that I again introduced myself. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with my headset.
No problem. Go ahead.
I practically introduced myself. I told that I actually love to read. I love running around with my dogs as a habit, as a as a habit, and also I am joining Miss World Philippines. So please watch me and hope that I can win the crown.
Wow. So technically, Kim, para kang multilingual. Kasi you know how to speak Italian, English, and Filipino.
Yes.
Meron pa ba? Are there other languages that you know?
I wouldn't say I'm really fluent when it comes to Spanish, but I can actually understand the basics because Spanish and Italian are not really different when it comes to the basic. I can actually, if I can listen to someone in Spanish, I can actually understand a bit.
Wow. Uy, ano yan, Kim, ah? Sobrang advantage yan, lalo na pag sumali ka na sa sa Miss World. Parang ang dami mo na
Oh
makakausap na
yeah,
candidate.
yeah. I'm actually using this as an advantage to further expand my my familiarity with other people.
I know. Wow, interesting. All right. And also, you mentioned kanina na nawalan ka ng work during pandemic. How difficult was that for you?
Yeah, it was really difficult because also both my parents also lost their. My dad lost his business because he has a apartment to rent for the students, and then my mom is an OFW at Italy, and she also lost her job. So we actually kind of had a financial crisis, but thankfully, mom actually still received even a bit of her salary from her boss despite not working. And right now, I actually I actually opened an online business selling my pre-loved clothes. I actually try to resell some stuffs in order to have a little financial money support, especially the finances that we have here at home.
Ang galing ah. Very very
Yes.
resourceful, madiskarte. itong si Kim, di ba? Maabilidad,
Yes.
madikarte itong si Kim. All right, thank you very much, Kim. I will talk to you again
Thank you,
a little
MJ.
bit later on. And now we're gonna have Shannen. Hi, Shannen.
Hi, good evening, MJ.
Good morning from here.
Oh, good morning. Good morning
I
indeed.
know. All right, Shannon, it's your turn. Share with us a little bit about who you are. Go ahead.
So, hi, I am Shannen S. Manzano. I am 16 years old. I am now residing in Quezon City, and this is my first pageant. This is my first pageant ever, Miss World Philippines. And what I can tell about myself is I am a STEM 11th grade student right now, and I love cooking, I love singing, and I also love writing my own created poems.
Wow, that's a lot already in one sentence, huh? Okay, Shannon, cooking. Let's talk about cooking. Kailan ka
Okay.
natutong magluto?
I think around when I was 10 years old because I love food. Technically, it starts on that. I love food. And then when I see my mom cooking, I would speak in and I was like, "What are you cooking? Can I know?" And then suddenly it just became a habit of me when I try to cook and then I became better when it comes to cooking within my parents.
Wow! Alam mo, ano din eh, Shannon, na-discover ko din during pandemic kasi ako hindi ako marunong magluto. Pero nung natuto
Mm.
na ako, parang ang sarap palang magluto. Parang, di
Yeah, it's
ba?
like expressing yourself, right? Mm-hmm.
Saka parang ang fulfilling, no, ay may kumakain ng niluto ko, nasarapan sila. May ganun ka bang feeling?
Yes, yes, yes. Especially when they appreciate but the way you cook, like, it's ang sarap. It's very unique, like that.
Okay, sige. Dahil sa masarap, ano yung best seller or yung specialty ni Shannon when it comes to cooking?
I think it would most probably be the sisig because a lot of my families, when I cook that sisig, they would always react like, ang sarap, it's very unique, hindi pa namin natitikman, kakaibang luto. It's always like that.
Anong klaseng sisig to? Pork sisig, tuna sisig, ano?
It's pork and tofu sisig. It's a mix. Yes, because I
Oh.
don't like cooking the usual way. I try to mix something and blend it with it to be unique.
Right, right. Okay.
Yes.
Pero ito yung tanong ko, Shani. Ito medyo interesting yung question ko. Kasi pag
Okay.
nagluluto ka, napapakain ka. Paano mo
Mm-hmm.
na-maintain yung katawan mo ganyan? Look at you. What are your stats? Ang sexy mo.
Should I really tell my stats?
Oo naman. Go ahead. Share
Okay.
it.
Um, okay, it's 34, 23, and 37.
Wow. Okay. Yung question ko, paano mo nakokontrol ang sarili mo when it
Well,
comes to eating?
actually, when I see them eat it, I prefer it. Like I don't get hungry as long as I cook. Sometimes it's my getaway. Whenever I'm hungry, I cook and I ask them to eat it. And whenever they eat it in a very yummy way, I'm like, okay, I'm full. I'm okay.
Nabubusog ka na. Nabubusog
Yes,
ka na.
exactly. Exactly. That's the way how I do it, how I control my diet.
Sana all. Sana all, gaya ni Shannon na gano'n na sa amoy pa lang solved na. O, pag nakikita pa lang sila na kumakain, okay na ako, solved na ako.
As long as they
Okay,
love eating it though.
I know. Um, what was the best reaction you got from cooking food?
It was this quote like, kakaiba ka magluto, mas magaling ka magluto sa parents mo. I was like, I'm so proud of myself because my aunties and uncles always tell me that your parents are very good at cooking. And then when they said that quote to me, I was like, I'm very proud because it means that I'm better than them, so I'm a very good chef.
Wow, why not? Why not? Shannon, you're representing what city or region?
Quezon City, Quezon City.
Wow, Quezon City, the city of
Yup,
stars.
stars.
Yeah, the
Yes.
city of stars. All right, Shannon, before I let you go, sabi mo kanina, you also love creating poems.
Oh yes.
What do you get from it? Writing poems, what do you get?
Of course, first and foremost, you express your thoughts in it. You express your emotions. Whenever you can't release your emotions to other people, I do that. whenever I want to tell a story, whenever I have something that's in me that I want to let out, I write a poem and share it to people, and they appreciate it.
Right. I love it. Actually, it's very refreshing. It's a breath of fresh air for me because
Yes,
yung sa mga kabataan now, sa mga teens now, I mean, they would say, if you want to express yourself, I go to TikTok or I do Instagram, which are, it's not bad because it's new technology now. Pero
yes,
ikaw, you go down and do like, you write on your little book and then write a poem. So that's really, really refreshing.
yes, indeed, indeed.
Thank you, Shannon. Maraming maraming salamat. Later
Thank
on,
you.
I'll bring you back for our second part of our kwentuhan. Maraming
Okay,
maraming
I look.
salamat, Shannon. Okay, so we had Kim and we had Shannon and our comment box ay sobrang puno na ng mga comments niyo. Thank you so much. Again, please don't forget to share this live broadcast para mas marami pang mga pageant fans ang makapanood. So we just finished Kim and Shannon. What an exciting kwentuhan with both of them. Now, let's bring, may kamukha siya for me. Anong may kamukha siya? Yun ang napapansin ko talaga. I'll bring on the stream, Andrea Sulangi. Hi, Andrea. Nakamute ka, Andrea. Unmute ka muna. There you go.
I'm so sorry about
It's
that.
okay.
Good evening, MJ, and good evening to all of you watching right now.
All right, Andrea, before we go down to our chikahan, pakilala ka muna, share anything or tell us something about yourself.
Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Andrea Sulangi. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Bataan. I'm a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering from Bataan Peninsula State University, and I'm currently working as a project coordinator in a telecommunications company in Makati City as well. And I'm 5'10", standing 5'10", pure Filipina. I love to bake, and I just like Shannon, I love to write as well, but not a poem. It's just a thought. It's just where I put all my stress and anxiety and depressions and something like that. And also I could be funny sometimes. I started get funny and then crazy sometimes as well. And I started pageants way back 2018 from my municipality, and then straight to provincial, which is Miss Bataan. And then that's after that, that's where I started national pageant.
Wow. Okay, simulan na natin. It's so excited to hear you from represent Bataan. I've been to Bataan. It's such a beautiful province, especially yung coastline part, Andrea.
It's really refreshing when you entered from Manila and then you're gonna enter Bataan. It's really refreshing. It makes me excited to be home. We all know that Manila is really a stressful city.
It is.
It's not really that, it's not necessarily stressful, but it could be fun sometimes. But when I'm here in Bataan, it's just relaxing, especially when
Mhm.
I'm with family.
Kasi nung
Yeah.
punta ako ng Bataan, parang ang quiet, ang virgin pa nung coast. I think it was in Mariveles or I don't know, I forgot na exactly
Not a
where.
spot in Maribeles.
Yeah, sobrang ganda. Okay, you mentioned that you're 5'10". Oh my God. Even ba nung when you were growing up, talagang matangkad na si Andrea? Or yung parang, kasi di ba minsan, parang when you're in school and then you're super tangkad and then parang you're always on the last of the line. May ganun ba, Andrea, before?
That's actually the fun part of being the tallest girl among all the students in school. When they tell you to okay, find your height. Okay, bye guys. I'm gonna go to the end of the spot.
It's always like that, eh, no? Pero ikaw din ba yung lagi
Yeah.
nilang sinasabak sa mga pageants in school?
In school, I really had no idea on how to do pageants way back. I just started really last 2018. I tried last 2016, if I can remember, from college, representing my College of Engineering and Architecture. But yeah, I stopped there and then I tried again 2018 for major pageants. So that's it. I really had no intentions about pageantry way back
So
then.
parang late bloomer ka.
Yes, I'm really a late bloomer. It's like I started when I was 20 from college.
Wow, grabe. Tapos engineering pa. You said engineering.
Yeah, engineering.
Wow. Medyo nakaka-relate ako sa engineering kasi yung course ko din parang ganyan din ano Andrea, no? So um
Yeah.
so who pushed you? Who encouraged you to join beauty pageants?
Honestly, a lot of people were telling me because of my height, I have the height, you should try pageants. You should sumali ka dito, sumali ka doon. It's like,
Right.
okay, fine. I'm tall, I know that, but I have no intentions talaga. But then I realized what's really into pageants. I got curious. So I tried and then I never stopped. I don't know why.
Wow. And
It's
look at
really
you
an
now.
interesting industry.
I
Yeah.
know. Look at you now. You're probably the tallest candidate in
But
Miss World
to
Philippines.
be honest, our youngest candidate is Shannen, and he's the one. He's the tallest one.
Anong height ni
And
ano?
I'm
Anong height? Shannon, are you there? Let's bring Shannon. Are you there, Shannon? Yeah. What's your height,
Hi,
Shannon?
I'm 5 feet and 11 inches.
Wow. Oh
yeah.
my God, you guys.
Yeah.
Kayong
I'm
dalawa
the
ang mga
youngest and tallest.
youngest and tallest.
Towering
All
height
right.
of Quezon City.
I know. Thank you, Shannon, for that impromptu bring up. Maraming salamat. I'll bring you back again later. Okay, Andrea, you mentioned also that you love to write. Not like Shannon who does poems, pero ikaw nagsusulat din, you write your thoughts, no? Paano ano to, mga stories, mga essays, ano tong mga sinusulat mo or just anything
No,
random?
it's just like a journal for me, and I
Hmm,
love collecting those books in. So that's where I started. When I'm really interested in collecting notebooks, that's where I started to write because I want to fill it in, and that's where I put all, just like what I mentioned earlier. That's where I put all my thoughts, feelings, and what I'm experiencing right now. So just like that, just a casual writing
right.
something, just to be able to write.
Masarap ba sa pakiramdam letting it all out in writing?
Yeah, it's really really good for me.
Na ang sarap, no? Parang ang therapeutic. I can imagine, no? Parang, Dear Diary. Ganun ba?
It's not like a real diary.
Grabe. Ang sarap siguro nung pakiramdam na yon. Kasi sometimes, di ba, may ibang mga tao na yung parang you repress your feelings and you sometimes don't
Mm-hmm.
have an outlet and ikaw sulat ka, no? Nakakalabas ka ng emotions mo. Andrea, I'm curious, what's your advocacy becoming a beauty queen?
I started to be a cancer awareness advocate, and I
Why?
started to join to be a member of a cancer society here in Bataan. I just discovered it. It's because last year my grandmother and my grandfather died because of cancer, two different cancer, and so it made me think of how many people in this country or in this world suffering from the same disease. So it's really a hard time for us. But yeah, I just want to learn or to gain knowledge about it so that
Right,
I could also apply it to or give advice to
right,
people. That's actually one thing that my organization is aiming every time. Not just
right.
supporting the patients out that of their members, but they're also educating from every municipality here in Bataan before the pandemic.
I love it that it's very personal to you.
Yeah.
And ako naiintindihan ko yung sinasabi mo na you want to be educated, you want to be informed about it because the first step to solving something is really knowing about it, 'di ba? Getting the right
Yeah.
information and getting educated.
And
Wow.
what I love about this organization, they focus more on educating the children, the high school student or the elementary student. That's where it started. So beautiful.
Start them young, teach them young so that they would know. Maraming salamat,
So they have
Andrea.
to be as young as they can. Yeah, thank you.
It's so great to know more about you, and we'll do our roundtable questions mamaya with you again later on. Maraming salamat, Andrea. Okay, so that's Andrea. Wow, from Bataan. Dalawa na sila ha, talagang writing, who loves to write. Nakakatuwa. Our girls love to write. That's very, very refreshing. Ang sarap pakinggan ng kanilang ng kanilang mga hobbies and interests. Now, nakalimutan ko sabihin kay Andrea. Wait, may sabihin ako kay Andrea. Andrea, I wanna bring you back. Andrea, I forgot to tell you. You kind of look like Glyza De Castro. Do you get that a lot? Nakamute ka?
A lot of people already mentioned it before. So I don't know. It's just me. That's how I thought about it.
Grabe, kamukha mo siya. May resemblance kayo. Kaya, unang tingin ko pa lang sa'yo
Yeah.
kanina, sabi ko,
A lot of
hey, Andrea looks like Glyza.
Mhm. Some people, especially the makeup artist,
Oh,
they're telling
lalo
me
na
that.
sila. Yeah, I can
Mhm.
imagine. Kasi they always work with these artists. Thank you, Andrea. Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
All right, that's Andrea Sulangi from Bataan. Let's call in now this beautiful lady. Next on our stream, Dindi Pajares. Hi, Dindi.
Hello, MJ. Thank you for having me, for having us.
I
Good
know.
morning.
Good morning from San Francisco.
Good morning
Umaga
from
na,
San
umaga na,
Francisco
umaga na.
and good evening here.
Kamusta, Dindi? How's life?
I'm good. I just finished my field training exercise in Clark Military Air Force and in Clark Military Air Base. Yeah. So I have
Wow.
battle scars pa and bruises.
Okay, pag-usapan natin yan. But before that, I'll give you this opportunity to share something about who Dindi Pajares is. Go ahead.
Hi everyone. Sorry. Hi everyone. I am Dindi Pajares. I'm 27. Oops. I'm actually 28 today. Just turned 28 2 days
Happy
ago.
birthday.
Oh my god. I can't accept I'm 28. And I'm also from Orani, Bataan, just like Andrea. And right now, I'm a flight attendant in Philippine Airlines for almost 8 years. And I'm also privileged to be part of our country's presidential crew. So whenever our president will go on a trip via Philippine Airlines, I am one of those lucky crew. And early this year, I decided to be part of Philippine Air Force Reserve Command, and we just finished our training exercise. And now you can officially call me Sergeant Dindi Pajares.
Wow. That's so cool having that
Thank
prefix.
you.
Diba? Meron kang prefix beside
Mm-mm.
your name. Okay, Dindi, first of all, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
This
you.
this is your second pandemic birthday.
I know, right? No celebration.
No celebration. I was about to ask you, how did you celebrate? How did you celebrate
Mm-mm.
your birthday?
Actually, last training day namin nung sa Air Force yung birthday ko. So, bilad sa araw, no ligo, and yeah, it's such a memorable experience. But it's okay. I love it.
So, okay. So, from what I gathered, yung sa sinabi mo kanina, you're a flight attendant,
Mm-hmm.
but now you're
Mm-hmm.
a sergeant. What pushed you to go the next level and, be,
Mm-hmm.
what exactly is your position now?
Listen.
Sergeant, right?
Yes, Sergeant. Well, I grew up in the province of Bataan, right? So Bataan is known for being the land of heroes, to be the land of heroes. So some of my relatives are heroes, World War II heroes. So it's part of our family tradition to push their kids to do something for the country, to serve our community. And that's why I decided na this is the perfect time to serve our country now that we're in the middle of pandemic, to volunteer and do something that really can help our community and
Right.
those people who really needs to be helped.
Right, right. Buti hindi sila nahirapan to convince you because
Mm-hmm.
some girls would say, "No, I want to do this. No, I want to do that." But buti
Mm-hmm.
ikaw you had that you were inspired, even inspired to
Mm-mm.
continue the legacy of your family.
Actually, MJ, when I was also in college, part na din ako ng ROTC. So,
Oh.
yes, yes. So, they already have the idea na, okay, we can easily push her to consider joining Philippine Air Force Reserve Command.
Hindi sila mahihirapan, ika nga, 'di ba?
Yes, wala akong arte. Gusto ko talaga yon.
Okay, so ano naman ang naging reaction nila nung sinabi mong, "Hey, I wanna join naman Miss World
They're
Philippines."
very they're very supportive both when I joined Philippine Air Force and now that I'm here in Miss World Philippines. MJ, this is going to be my last pageant because of my age, and I'm very thankful and grateful that I have a very supportive family, and they're very happy now that I am an official candidate of Miss World Philippines.
Ganda 'no, parang,
Mm-mm.
ang nafi-feel ko din di when you were talking, when you were sharing, kasi some girls would feel like, "Oh, this is my last pageant." Yung parang they feel sad, pero ikaw parang
Mm-mm.
you sound like it's okay. I'm doing this as part of my journey. Parang gano'n yung nararamdaman ko sa'yo. You're not even sad about this being your
I'm not
last.
even pressured, MJ, because I have nothing to lose, right? So this is my last chance, my last shot, and I want to really enjoy the journey. So I don't care win or lose. Uh, the experience, the be part of Miss World Philippines, it's a life changing experience. So I'm not scared and I'm not pressured at all. And I'm
Mhm.
ready and I'm very excited to experience and to be part of Miss World Philippines and to enjoy the journey.
Nothing to lose and
Yes, I
everything
have
to
nothing to
gain.
lose, to
'Di ba?
gain.
Yeah, everything to
More to
gain.
gain, more to
I
gain.
know. Last question before I move on to our next girl.
Mm-hmm.
What's what aside from okay, so you're allotting too much time in the battle scars you mentioned kanina eh.
Yes,
Ano
yes, yes.
nangyari?
Ang sakit, MJ! Ang dami kong sugat and pasa.
Bakit ano
But
yun? Nagko-crawl kayo? Ano yun? Ba't
yes,
saan yun?
we have different exercises and scenarios during our field training exercise. First, we also do the firing.
Okay.
And unfortunately, hindi ako magaling sa firing.
Hmm.
And we also have a scenario like an ambush scenario. So you know what we're doing. We have a rifle na
Parang may simulation
trying
ng ambush, no?
the simulation of ambush, and then we have to defend our flight. We call it flight. We're flight alpha, and to protect our camp and
Mhm.
all. It's very difficult. So I really salute all our soldiers because of all their sacrifices. And now I have a deep respect for all the soldiers in the Philippines. It's not really
Wow.
easy to be a soldier.
Right. And we thank them and
Mm-hmm.
we thank you for your service to our country. Last question na.
Mm-hmm.
Naalala ko lang, parang ang galing kasi the discipline that you have with that,
Mm-hmm.
you it's probably an advantage for you coming into a competition that requires a lot of discipline.
Discipline, yes, MJ. Because in Philippine Air Force, we have to be up as early as 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. And I think I can also use that training in Miss World Philippines. We sometimes have an early wake up call, and also we have to be to to follow our diet, we have to be physically fit, just like when during our Air Force training, we have to be fit so that we can perform all our tasks. And in Miss World Philippines, we have sports challenge, so you
Mhm.
really have to be fit and to have that strength and energy to continue the challenges. And I'm very thankful na na-experience ko muna yung Philippine Air Force. So I have learn a lot of learnings and ideas and things that I can also apply in Miss World Philippines, diba?
For sure, for sure. Thank you so much,
Mm-hmm.
Dindi, sa lahat ng iyong
Thank you,
shinare.
thank you.
Maraming salamat. I'll bring you back later for our
Yes,
roundtable
thank you.
questions. Maraming salamat, Dindi. That's Dindi for everybody. Ang exciting ng kanyang shinare, no? What an exciting journey so far for her. And again, celebrating her birthday with us here on our YouTube live. Okay, our last girl for tonight joining us on our stream is none other than a very familiar face sa akin because I've encountered and interviewed her before, no, during her artista days, but now she's transitioning into a beauty queen. Vera. Hi, Eman.
Hi, MJ. It's nice to see you again, even
You
though
look different.
virtually.
You look different.
Thank you so much.
The first time I saw you, oh wait, nagtatanong na kaagad ako, no? Parang dire-diretso na sa question. But I'll give you this opportunity muna to share something about yourself. Go ahead, Eman.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Emmanuelle Vera. I'm 26 years old. I'm a singer songwriter. I've dabbled in the fields of acting, hosting, and but really my passion is in music and in writing, like all these other intelligent and incredible girls. And over the quarantine, I was also one of those who was affected by the pandemic, and I didn't have work for almost a year. So I put up a business and I learned how to bake semi-professionally, I would say. And so I became an entrepreneur then over the quarantine. Ayan.
Wow, ang dami on your plate, Eman. But first of
Yeah.
all, just for courtesy, do you prefer me calling you Emmanuel or Eman? What do you
Oh no,
prefer?
I'm totally comfortable with my nickname.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
good to hear. Okay, so you mentioned kanina, for everyone's knowledge, that you've dabbled into a lot of things already, like acting, singing, and now baking and being an entrepreneur. But and now you're doing this thing about beauty queen. So siguro yun yung first
Yeah.
question ko, Emma, no? Parang what pushed you or encouraged you to join Miss World Philippines?
Well, I have an incredible team and they really encouraged me. I felt like Miss World Philippines would be also the culmination of all the things that I enjoy. I enjoy entertaining. I enjoy, being able to make my audience smile and interact with them and to share my talents to hopefully uplift other people. And also, I've been very passionate about different causes that a lot of people don't know about. So hopefully, we can bring light to these issues and possibly even make a difference in the Philippines and in the world. So,
Wow.
in short, I wanted to do everything at once. So, ito yung pageantry.
I know. Pero, Eman, paano yan? Parang some would say that, you can be a jack of all trades and a master of none. So,
Mhm.
how do you defy that?
Well, for me, I choose my timing.
Okay.
So, like, I used to dance and I no longer do that anymore because I feel as if, like, maybe music is where I am right now, or my sweet spot might be in acting because these are the opportunities available for me. So, I try to roll with the times and adjust to my circumstances. But so, where I am now is I'm just trying to do what I love that I have the opportunity to do, and that is pageantry.
No, I like that. Kasi, di ba nga, okay, so some would say you're a jack of all trades but a master of none. But you need all these skills, the discipline that you got from acting, from
Right.
singing, from baking. You can gather all of them and then use them as an advantage in pageantry. Do you agree?
Right. I definitely agree. And how I manage like mastering different parts of each trade is that I try to find my niche. So for example, in music, like I don't try to sing like these Whitney Houston songs or, I
Right.
just try to stick to my lane and become the best that I can be at whatever my niche is. Like in baking, it's just cookies. Actually, I
Right.
don't really sell anything but cookies. So
What
that's how I
kind?
try to
What kind
manage
of
my time.
cookies, Eman?
Chocolate chip. I keep it simple, but it's sea salt, and I have a couple of special ingredients that I put in that differentiate them from other cookies.
Uy, pa-order nga. O-order nga ako niyan kapag
Oo
ako
naman, pagbalik mo. I'll
pagbalik.
send you some for sure.
Pero what other, aside from cookies, ano yung parang dream mo na magawa or ma-bake or ma-create?
Hey, I wish I had the patience to make beautiful cakes, to decorate them, and kasi you have to wait for it to cool before decorating. Ako, impatient. I eat my cookies hot. So, hindi pwede yan sa cakes. Mag-melt yung icing.
I know, but I can already imagine how beautiful the cakes would be pag ginawa ni Eman and di
If I
ba?
had the patience.
I know you and the time for it. The patience and the time for it. Okay, so what was your favorite song, Eman? Because singers would always have this one favorite song na gustong gusto nila.
Mm, well, I think my favorite song to sing is If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys, but
Oh
my
my
favorite song to listen to changes all the time.
I can imagine kasi dami ng mga songs now. But Alicia Keys, so R&B, you're a R&B kind of girl.
Ooh, I'm a big R&B fan.
Oh my God. 90s, SWV,
Oh, yeah.
Monica. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Malabas ang age ko, Eman. Sa
It's
ano.
okay. Same naman, same boat tayo.
I know. Okay, but doing this beauty pageant, it's kind of parang unfamiliar pa sa'yo,
Oh, yeah.
no? So parang how are you dipping your toes or fingers on it?
Well, it's been extremely difficult, honestly. I'm just so thankful for my good support network because I just go to them and I'm like, guys, hindi ko to kaya. And they're like, kaya mo yan. Just take it step by step. Take it day by day. So for me, I'm trying to enjoy the process. I'm trying to allot all my free time to prepare as much as I can for whatever may come at me. And most importantly, I'm taking this opportunity to really make new friends and build a sisterhood because even if I don't win a crown, I won 44 new sisters.
That's right.
And yeah, and these are all incredible women. I mean, we just saw the other 4 girls that you just interviewed. Wow, I had no idea. Because I mean, I only talk to the girls that are near my numbers. I'm number 8. Syempre, I'm in the front. Diba? Yung mga maliliit lang yung kausap ko. And all of these girls are tall. They're in the back. So hindi ko pa nakakausap. But it's so nice to know that this Miss World Philippines batch is full of such strong, formidable, and lovely women.
O di ba nakakatuwa, kayo mismo, the candidates
Sobra.
mismo would learn and know about each other. All right, thank you, Eman. Now it's time to
Thank
bring
you.
everybody back on the stream. I hope you all enjoyed that little trivia about our candidates, about Eman, about Kim, Shannen, Andrea, and Dindi. Ngayon, medyo ipe-pressure ko sila ng konti. Medyo ito na yung on-the-spot question. So let's bring in Kim again, Shannen, Andrea, and of course, our Sergeant Dindi, birthday girl. Okay. So ito na girls. Ito na yung parang on-the-spot question. So our theme for tonight is pageants. So I'm just gonna ask you random question, 1 question each candidate. So I only have 5 questions with me. And there's no time. Again, don't be pressured. Walang time. It's just, you're just merely just sharing your thoughts on the question. And the theme for tonight, I beauty pageants. So I would start first with, let's start first with Eman. Okay, Eman, question is, are pageants still relevant?
I believe that not only are pageants still relevant, but that they are extremely necessary in this time because pageants have been such an avenue for joy for Filipinos who are extremely supportive of pageantry, but even people all over the world. You know, they take pride in their representative and they unify every nation unifies to get behind and support their representative. This also allows women to feel empowered amid a crisis and to be able to trumpet their advocacies and the things that they care about. And most of all, I believe that pageantry is really a great avenue to promote everybody really uniting again toward a specific cause, which is whatever the candidate is representing. And the winner of the pageant is always able to trumpet this cause and to raise awareness and to make the world a better place. So definitely, I believe that pageants are extremely relevant.
All right. Thank you very much, Eman. Maraming salamat. Let's go now to Kim. Kim, your question is, what are the best and worst things about beauty pageants?
Well, personally, I think that the best thing about beauty pageants is how it is actually a cross-cultural event. It enhances and empowers women. It also gives chances to promote for girls to promote their advocacies and also represent their provinces. It also gives a chances to the people, especially provides job opportunities to the people that are working in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, the worst part of pageantry, I think it's a misconception about pageantry, how they actually think that pageantry, the beauty queens in particular, are actually subjected to and objectified, but that's actually very wrong. We are more than that, and we represent everyone from our provinces, and not just our provinces, but exactly the whole world as a whole, and the
Wow.
whole Philippines as a whole.
Alam mo, Kim, sa tourism ka nga. Very tourism yung sagot mo talaga. Very, very good. Ang galing.
Tourism
Nakakatuwa.
representative.
I know, talagang doon ka nga, ramdam na ramdam ko sa sagot mo na nasa field ka nga talaga ng tourism. Ang galing.
I heard it
Lumabas yung
from
personality ni Kim doon. Thank you
yes.
so much, Kim. Maraming salamat. Okay, I'll now go to Shannen. Shannen, your question is, what's the most important message that you want to send out to the world if you become Miss World?
If I would have the chance to become the next Miss World Philippines, I would like to tell the world the awareness about teenage pregnancy and how it is correlated to education, because it is a very rampant issue in our generation that needs to be focused on, because it is not something that we should consider as a new normal. It is something that should alarm many Filipinos right now, because it affects the education, it affects the attainment of each student. And we don't want that, because education is something that no one can take away from you in the future, and we want to hold on to that.
Alright, ang galing. Ang ganda rin ng ng sagot mo, Shannon, because it's so close to you being a teen, parang tama
Yes.
yon, we should talk more about it. We should discuss it so that we remove that problem. We solve it.
Yes,
We find
exactly.
solutions. Galing! Galing ni
Thank
Shannon.
you.
Maraming salamat. Let's go now to Andrea. Andrea, your question is, what's the single most important lesson you've learned from this global pandemic that you can apply to your reign, if ever, as Miss World?
You know what, MJ? I'm always afraid of public speaking. But I realized during pandemic that communication is something that we always should practice within ourselves. Having a good conversation with someone else outside your area is something that we always need to practice, and I think that's something that we can apply to any field of
Mhm.
work, um, studies, or educating people. It's something that we really need to have within ourselves. Yeah.
Right. I
Thank
love
you.
it. It's important to, gaya na sabi ko kanina, to talk. So, if there's a problem, we need to talk about it so that we can bring up a solution that everyone agrees on. So, communication is really important. So, good job, Andrea. Maraming
Good
salamat.
job,
Communication is
Andrea.
key. And now, birthday girl, it's your turn. Your question is the very controversial right now. what are your thoughts on trans women joining pageants like, let's say, Miss World?
Well, for me, it's not really a big deal. Transgender women are women, right? So if they're eligible to join, if they can pass the requirements of a beauty pageant like Miss World, Miss Universe, then they can definitely join a beauty pageant. It's more interesting to compete with a transgender woman because we know that they're really hard and they're very good in beauty pageant. And for me, it's not a big deal. They can join beauty pageant as long as they're eligible, and beauty pageant is a celebration of womanhood, and I think that transgender women are women, so I don't think that it's a big deal and it's a problem. I don't
All
really find it
right.
really, yeah.
Galing!
Thank you.
Natutuwa ako sa inyo nila kasi on the spot yung question ha. Hindi kayo na-brief. Aminin niyo yan. I didn't share. Just for everyone to know what
Yes.
I didn't share any of the 5 questions with the girls. So these are on the spot questions and I can feel that you girls are ready already.
Yay!
Thank you, MJ.
Diba? On the spot, walang bakil, wala lahat. Ang galing. Very well spoken tong ating mga girls. No, I'm very happy to have spent an hour with all 5 of you. When is Miss World airing? Or when's the final or the coronation night? Eman.
July
25th, yeah.
at 25th. Okay, we're at liberty to say July 25th.
July 25th. So that's like a month and a half from now. To prepare. Kamusta mga meron na ba kayong mga pre-pageant activities?
A month and a half na pala. Reality check, guys.
You can. Wow. I didn't notice the days are passing by.
I know. Pero
Bilis.
meron na ba kayong mga pre-pageant activities lined up, Kim?
I think we have some in plans, but we're not currently finalized with what date and where. So we're actually currently discussing pa it din.
Pinagpapawisan na ba yung kamay niyo? Malapit na po. Malapit na. A month and a half na lang.
And kilikili.
And kilikili.
True.
Andrea, how are you preparing already for this?
I'm preparing for. I'm usually I always intact myself that I need to be physically and mentally healthy.
Right.
Just like what I said earlier, that public speaking is really what I'm afraid of. But for now, I'm practicing for communicating something for Q&A. Just simply like that.
Tuloy-tuloy ba ang diet, Eman? Bawal muna ang ibang pagkain?
Start yung diet ko, pero I need to find more consistency. And kulang talaga yung preparation ko for the sports challenge, so ipupush natin yan. Dindi, ikaw bahala sa sports challenge.
Ako nang bahala.
You got that, Ate Dindi.
Si Dindi ang si Dindi. Yung problema ang exercise kay Dindi, yung mga sabi niya kaninang skills and drills nila, iba eh. Shannen, paano yan? Wala mo nang masasarap na ulam, Shannen.
Wala po muna, walang magluluto ng masasarap.
Lalo na ikaw.
Opo. Hindi po muna magluluto. Mala sila dyan.
Si
Pwede
Kim
naman
naman.
ikaw magluto, pero huwag kang kakain.
Pwede.
So,
Diba?
Pwede ako kumain.
Sige,
I'll send you the food. Sana all hindi tumataba.
swerte naman.
Girls, maraming salamat. What a fun night, spending an hour with you, knowing you more. I feel like ako, very, very honest, truthfully, I can say na after this conversation, if somebody asks me, what do you know about Andrea or Shannen or Kim or Emman or Dindi, I can say more than 5 things about you girls. And I'm very happy kasi hindi lang kayo just a name and just a face for me. Now I feel like I'm somewhat connected with you because kahit pa paano in my small little way, I'm part of your little journey in Miss World, and I was able to help establish that affinity. Ngayon, ang feeling ko sa comment section, ang dami nang na-in love sa inyo. After this, they'll all know, oh my God,
Thank you.
si Dindi pala ay gumagapang sa damo para sa trabaho. So, Andrea and Andrea and Andrea likes to write her thoughts or her emotions. Si Emma, cookies, and she likes it hot and fresh, and ganun. So parang Kim is multilingual, and Shannen just cooks and doesn't eat. So parang ano ba yun? There's so many things that we've learned about you girls, and I hope makatulong ito sa inyong journey sa Miss World. Final words. What do you want to say? Encourage your fans, thank your supporters to continue to support you. I'll start with you, Shannen. Go ahead.
So, hi everyone. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all my families that are watching, my friends, and all of my supporters there. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Good night and have a great night. Mwah!
Shannen, good job talaga. Good job for tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, MJ.
Let's have Andrea this time.
I just want to thank Sir MJ Felipe for having us. It's an honor to be here, and I want to thank my municipality for supporting me all the way from each and every pageant. I'm forever grateful for that. And please, please continue to support me and pray for me to get a crown this time. That's it.
Go
Thank
girl.
you.
Thank you, Andrea. Our tallest girls, Shannen and Andrea, our twin towers, for this.
Twin Towers. Ate Dindi as well. Ate Dindi as well. She's 5'10".
Yes, I'm
5'9".
No, I'm 5'9"
And a half. And a half.
Okay,
Sayang yung
okay.
half, diba?
Edi triple towers. We have a triple
Triple
tower
towers.
under here. Let's have Dindi this time. Dindi, go ahead.
Well, first of all, thank you, MJ, for having us and for allowing us to share our story. And to all the viewers, please follow, support your candidate, including me, and follow our journey in Miss World Philippines. And let's make this journey memorable. So please, please, please support us and pray for your favorite candidate. And don't forget to subscribe to MJ Felipe's
Oh my
YouTube
God! Oh my
channel.
God, Dindi.
Diba? And thank you to all my supporters. And I would also like to thank my Philippine Air Force Reserve Command family. Thank you po for helping me and understanding and for the patience. Thank you.
Aww.
Dindi, you didn't have to promote my channel. Oh my God. Meron ako regalo kay Dindi pero hindi gawa ni Eva. Happy birthday. And ni Eman, I have cookies.
Wow.
Sayang diet kami.
I know, right? So next time na yun. Next
I
time
hate
na.
you. Thank
Okay.
you, thank you.
Kim, your turn.
First of all, I would like to thank you, MJ, for having us, and to all the viewers of this live. Thank you for showing your support to each and every one of us. And hopefully, I can watch us again on our next interviews and our next activities in Mr. Philippines. And that's all. Thank you for having us.
Kim, how do you say thank you?
Gracias.
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 Grazie mille, bellissima.
Ate Emma, no.
Galing ni Emma, na.
No, my
hear
best friend is
more?
Italian. She's here.
No
She's
way.
watching, actually. Yeah.
Can
Party.
you speak Italian, Emma?
No, that's about all I know.
Oh my God. If
But
you face
maybe
off
Kim
tayo-
can teach me.
If you face off ko nga sana kayo ni Kim mag-usap kayo in Italian. All right.
We'll have a one-on-one.
One-on-one. Emma, your turn.
All right, before anything, thank you, MJ, for this avenue for us to really get to know each other better, the candidates, and even for our supporters to get to know us better. I really appreciate it. And I just want to thank everyone in Nagpuyat, everyone that blew up the comment section with encouragement. You know, your kindness goes a really long way and really lifts our spirits. So thank you to my team, my family, and friends watching. Thank you guys so much. And please don't forget to watch Miss World Philippines, the finals on July 25.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's show love to all these wonderful women. You know, it may be a competition, but what they're really showing is that they're women of substance. You know, they're women of worth. And just listening to their stories, napakasarap pakinggan na they have excelled in their fields. May it be in baking or cooking or being a multilingual girl or in Air Force. You know, it's just amazing to hear their stories, and I can't wait for them to sashay on the runway on Miss World Philippines. So they're
Stay on the runway.
sashay on the runway. So let's all support them. Maraming salamat again from the bottom of my heart, Emma, Kim, Shannen, Andrea, and Dindi. And for tomorrow, teka lang, ilalabas ko yung aking listahan. Yung aking mga guests tomorrow. Sino bang mga guests ko tomorrow? Na inahanap ko yung listahan ko. Wait.
Surprise!
No,
Surprise na.
surprise. It was a surprise. Okay, ito
Whoever
na.
entered.
Ito na. Ay, oh my God, I lost it. Wait. Sinend ko kasi kay Mama Ru eh. Oh my God. Okay, so here we go. For tomorrow, we are having tanan, Danica Dilia, Joanne Flores, Trisha Martinez, Rufa Nava, and Anne Alvarez. Sila
I
naman
love those girls.
kasama ko
I love them.
tomorrow night. See you all again here on my YouTube channel and Facebook fan page. Thank you very much and good night.
Thank you.
Have a great
Have your breakfast. Have your breakfast. Thank you.
Have a good day. Thank you.